Robert. What's good, y'all? Y'all can hear me? Let me know y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me? What's good? What's on? Y'all know they don't let me do the they don't let me post images no more. Right? When we go on live, they don't let me share an image or a video. I think that's super convenient, right? Because they know I be on here and people be on here and I'm able to just talk. And it's rare that you can find it, that you can get on somebody live on Instagram and people come in just to listen to somebody talk. And then I start putting the images on it. You know what I'm saying? So it keep people able to stay engaged too with visuals. And all of a sudden this shit just start working. I think that's interesting. All right, what y'all got? Any questions? Who got questions? I got stuff to do. Y'all got stuff to do. I got to finish this exercise. Yeah, that shit. That shit. They always innovating some shit on top of what I'm doing. But I just find it interesting. I can't share no. And it's been like that for like 3 weeks. If y'all been wondering why I ain't did that, it's been like that for 3 weeks. But it's a good time to ask y'all a question. Go ahead, 'cause I got shit to do. I gotta work out, so I can answer y'all a question while I'm working out. Is it possible to save our world? Which world is that? If you mean world as in society, yeah, you can do that. It's gonna take you some time. It's gonna take you some effort. It's gonna take you some people power, some money, some resources, some know-how, some wisdom, some knowledge, some understanding. Right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding. It's gonna be an enduring process, and you probably won't live to see the fruit of your labor. But that don't mean it can't be done. It just means it's gonna take you some work. Add me, I respect you, but I got questions. What do you mean you respect me, but you got questions? I don't know what you mean by that. Now you can ask a question in the comments though, and I'll answer. Are you going to explain Dr. York case for new people who want to donate to the GoFundMe? Yeah, for sure. As soon as we start it, we're gonna start it on May 8th though. So don't send no money, don't do none of that. We ain't doing no money or fundraise or nothing for Dr. York until May 8th. It's gonna be public record, all of that. You know what I mean? Because people who try to hire investigators on me, they going to find that I'm doing the right shit. That's what these folks do. You know what I'm saying? You be done worked on something and then they try to turn that into some criminal shit. And then they send the investigator in, and the investigator find out that the money went exactly where you said it was going. And I'm talking about a real scenario. The investigator find out the money went, they don't got no reason to even ask you no question. Like, oh, how we gonna trust what the fuck this person's saying if this person sent the money where they said they were sending it to? But people will do stuff like that. And I encourage it. If you think I'm taking some shit, go ahead, send them folks in. Now, these folks, you start talking like that, these other folks, they start getting a little nervous. Because they ain't keeping their books. I keep my books like a library. So you only want to talk to celebrities but not the down-to-earth people following your platform? No, I'm talking to everybody, anybody who got ears. Let he who have an ear hear. Is the people who control this world real? Yeah. Which world are you referring to though? But yeah, in worlds you have governments. In nature you have systems, ecosystems even. You have a system there. So Yeah, there are people or beings that are sitting in certain seats to have the ability to make certain things happen. Yeah. Which word are you talking about? Say amen at the end of your prayer. Yeah, you can do that if you want to. You're a Freemason. You probably sold out for the little knowledge you perpetuate. That's not a question, bitch. I knew you. I could tell by how nigga typing. Y'all come cloaked. That ain't no question, ho. That's just some shit you feel. I said you can ask me questions, and I'll entertain that. But I don't give a fuck about how you feel. Find another way to word it. If God was here, do you think we'd accept him or crucify him again? I think a lot of people, I'm not going to say we as in all of y'all, I don't know all of y'all, but I think a lot of people would move to crucify him, yes. There are angels and aliens. That's a possibility. Is there a difference between Mason and Freemason? It depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to some of the book Masons or the on-paper Masons or the Boy Scout Masons or the Masons who feel like they're important because they're a part of a lodge actively at the moment, if you talk to them, it's all the same. But those who untraveled it and figured out certain things about it, like myself, I'll tell you it's a difference. So if you're asking me, yeah, there's a difference. A Freemason is somebody who's all about the lodge. They're about the lodge. They're about the OB, the obligation. They're about, you know what I'm saying, holding on to the do-guard, the brotherhood. They care about the fraternity and how it operates and, you know what I'm saying, certain key aspects of it that matter in their life. They die hard Masons. That's Freemasons. Freemasons are the ones y'all be talking about in them YouTube videos. Masons go beyond that. Like, Masons is far more advanced than that. And that's who you dealing with now. You think that D1 conversation will ever happen? I don't really care if it happens. I think people like D1 are afraid to have that conversation. I just saw D1 arguing with somebody about whether or not the nigga said he gonna kill him in some lyrics. Cause they do stuff like that cause it's safer for their brand. They can look righteous, they can play the humble role and talk about God and all of that because these other people don't know anything, but they can't do it over here. So it ain't even a matter of whether or not it will happen. Is D1 afraid to do it? Yes. Does he represent a lot of people? Yes. Is he the first person to dodge phase one? No. 21 Savage dodged phase one. There's a lot of people that dodge phase one, but why do they do it? Because when you have a conversation with me, it exposes you. And I'm not mad at him because he's a businessman. So that's a business move to avoid it. I ain't mad at him. What else? I don't have to entertain these people. He had a shot to exist. He had an opportunity to exist, but then he wanted to be a hoe. So now he got to sit in the hoe seat. Do you know if Melchizedek moved through Michael Jackson? No, I don't know that. Is there a real difference between Moors and Murs? Is the difference between the word tying back to black for one, but it's a different spelling. Specifically, Moors were supposed to be tied back to the Moroccan Empire, though. So, I mean, again, that's another one of those that depend on who you're talking to. I'm spiritual. I don't know. I don't bow to Freemason. Okay, then get off the Freemason live, ho. You blocked for life. Yeah. What other question y'all got? What y'all got? Why you and Dr. York can't eat fruit? What y'all talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? I learned song is one of the greatest songs I listen to. You did your big one. Hey, thank you for that. That's an underrated song. What's the true way of Christ, as people say? That's a broad one. That's a broad way. So I don't know, as people say, if you would ask me the true way of Christ, the true way of Christ was to be of his Father, like his Father, walking in the way his Father walked, and to honor the prophets and to fulfill the prophecies. What can I do to get closer to God and hear him when he speaks? Take him out of it. Take he out of it. Take the word God out of it. And ask. Ask the question of, are you there? Ask that question, are you there? Or ask, are you here? And let the answers come to you. What is a major accomplishment for you so far this year? Realization. Realization is a major accomplishment. You cannot control people. It gives you some time to grow in that. So it starts to fade away. Pieces start to fall off. And you don't realize you're holding so much weight because you're trying to control everybody's outcomes. You can't. I guess it's how parents feel. You have to let people be people. You have to let certain events happen. And certain things you be done jumped on to play the hero for, you got to step out the way and let certain things happen. So that was an accomplishment. Realization of that. Realization of the day and time that I'm in individually with my own resurrection. You know, realization that they never left me. My family, my ancestors never left me. They always been with me. Do you think fasting can heal something? A spinal cord injury, they say, is not healable. A great book for you would be Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Do I know how to do it? Absolutely not. Because when you speak about spinal cord, that's the nervous system, right? Centrally. So it's not just you're healing something just in the body like the fluids or the organs. The nervous system is a very complex system. Doesn't mean it's impossible. But it oftentimes takes a lot more than just fasting. It requires rehabilitation. It requires exercise. It requires all kind of different things. But it's on a quantum level that certain nerves have to be reconnected. So I would say read the book Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza because he claims that he was able to do that. And then research it yourself. Research the nervous system and see if you can, because you may be someone just based off of why would it be important? It's important to you because it's something that's happening in your life. So just based off of that, you might be someone who causes a break in that scientific field that others may not have paid attention to because it was that much more important to you than just the average person studying it. And you'll help others. But is it possible? I think so. What else? What else? Any other questions? No, it's all good, Kate. Shout out to you. Besides humans, what are some other beings you've encountered? I don't know what to call them. I mean, you can give them certain names. I'm counting all kinds of shit. I don't even know what it is. I know they say certain names for them, like demons. I've encountered those types of beings. invisible beings, meaning they either had the technology or the biology to be able to not be seen, but I could hear them walking and see them, as in the effects of them. I don't count all kind of stuff. I don't even know they got a name for all the beings that I done ran into. If I can go to a dream with the conscious from this realm, remember it's just a dream, wouldn't that make me multidimensional? Yeah, you are. All human beings are multidimensional beings. Yeah, and it's multidimensional as in having more than one aspect of the self, but multidimensional meaning you access multiple dimensions, multiple realms. And what they call it in science is states of consciousness. So 100%. Is there a 13th zodiac sign? Yeah, according to what they said. I can't remember what they called it though. Ephesians or some shit. I think they call it Ephesians. I want to learn more about the Egyptian gods. Do you have any book recommendations for the Egyptian gods? The Holy Tablets by Dr. Malachi Z. York. Who else? Well, what else? The Book of the Dead. The Ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead. Is There a God by Dr. York. A lot of his books cover it, but mainly the Holy Tablets. For sure. And a lot of the Hereafter Doctrine books. He goes into it. He clears up a lot of who they are, what they do. What else? How is this going to end? Do you all the way know? By that I mean your video Childish. Oh no. Childish was speaking about a variant of how things can end. But do I know how it will end? No. How do I think it'll end? I think you won't know that a few people made it out of this realm, and the rest of the people remaining here will receive of the reward, as they call it in Christianity, a permanent destruction. Do I know that that'll happen? Nah, because anything can be rewritten at any given time. I'm not the one that has that pen, so I don't know. I know about the different variations of realities that could occur, timelines that could occur based off of each individual decision that's made, especially the decisions of the key players. I know that. And when you're the main character in the main story and you're dealing with improv especially, we could change a lot of shit. Ain't no telling what happens. Ain't no telling what happens. So I don't know how this ends. Not this story. I know that we can have a hand in how it ends, and we can determine whether or not the outcomes will be favorable or not. I know that. But a lot of people are forgetting, even when we speak about the 144,000 and the chosen and the jewels and all this, a lot of things that people are speaking about now, they forget that Dr. Malachi Z. York cleared up that those wouldn't have been the adults. When he was speaking to them at that time, he was talking about the children. And he was saying that the adults were to be counted in, but look at the adults and look at what they're doing. And now, just like back then, they're forgetting about the children. It's all about the adults. In the movie Noah, they took them 2 children and got the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? What's a good schedule for regular water fasting? What do you mean regular water fasting? I don't know what you mean by that. What are some suggestions you would have for building my discipline? As a man, my suggestion to you would be to just do it, bro. Because anything other than that, you're looking for an excuse, and there is no way to excuse yourself from discipline, because it's not a motivation aspect of the self. It's something that picks a route that you're in. That's what I call routine. A route that you're in. You pick a route that you're in and you stick to it. Right now, I do not feel like doing push-ups. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You're not always motivated to work out, but I'm doing them. Why? because of discipline. But I hate this shit right now. I'd rather be laying down in my room. I don't even want to be on live. But I have the discipline to do it. You know what I'm saying? People think I'm out here as some leader. You think I want to talk to these people, deal with the scrutiny and all that stuff? I hate it, but I don't care. I'm a disciple. And disciples must have discipline. You see what I'm saying? So you'll hear me say, oh, I hate it and all this stuff on a rare occasion. But the reality is you look out there and it looks like I love it. Because I take that same approach of prowess that someone would if they were motivated when it comes to the endeavors of the word of the Most High or pushing the righteous. That's why I can call out who the ones who put it on. And they run from it. Yes or no? Is this D1 of them running? They run. But it ain't just him. 21 Savage, the rest of them run. That's how you know. They can't say he ain't getting the attention. We get the attention damn near every day. They can't say he ain't broke past the barriers. We break past the barriers all the time. Hundreds of millions of views. We got hundreds of millions of streams all over. I ain't talking about just Spotify. I'm saying we're all over the board. And they running from it. Why? Because of the discipline they see. They see that's a disciple. That's a real disciple. You see, you can detect it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I would say you have to just do it, bro. You can't wait on somebody to motivate you into discipline. Discipline has to be a strength that you choose because it's not going to be easy. You're going to get up some days and you don't feel it. And you have the discipline to keep going. That's going to boost you. You see what I'm saying? The discipline, not the motivation. It is a difference. A lot of people aren't motivated, so they don't keep going. Right? A lot of people say, I want to be an artist. I want to be a successful this. They don't have the discipline. They were motivated, right? They had the idea. They call it intellectual masturbation. They had the idea. Okay, they went through all the gymnastics mentally. But then when it comes time to put the pen to the paper and be consistent and post daily and run your laps, you know what I'm saying? Meaning rehearsing and going over your lyrics and, you know what I'm saying, pushing yourself to different ranges and making yourself uncomfortable. Man, people don't want to do that. That's why it makes it so easy for those who do. It's so much easier for those who want to do it and have the will to do it and have the discipline to do it because that place is wide open. That market is wide open because people aren't going to endure. I could tell who's going to endure, who's not going to endure. All the people out here cacting like they finna, you know what I'm saying? I said, no, he don't got it. Because they be taking the moment. They think the moment means that it's going to be forever. Somebody might go viral. Nigga doing backflips. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to push their music. And I'm like, I could tell based off of how they moving when they go viral whether or not they going to make it in the long run. You see? They don't got it. Nigga, we did this shit without a cosign. Do y'all hear me? Nigga, we did this shit without a cosign. That's endurance and discipline. But don't think that that means that I was always disciplined. Okay? Now, I'm not giving you a door out, but I got to be clear. Don't think I was always disciplined. No, it was many times where I lost discipline. I sat down my staff, right? But I had Nuwapu, so it don't look like it. But a lot of times, I lost myself. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I was so focused on X, Y, and Z, I couldn't see the whole thing of what I was doing at the time or how it was affecting me. And you know what I mean? So sometimes you'll lose discipline. But discipline allows you to see that you lost discipline and to get that discipline back. You see? You got to be the disciple because you might look around and find out you're the only millionaire in your circle. So where you going to get the motivation from, nigga, to build the empire with them people? They can't motivate you to be a millionaire. They can't motivate you to be a billionaire. So that discipline has to come from within, not motivation. That's why I said in my books, they're called disciples, not motivatees. You know what I mean? You have to pick up your cross and walk, regardless of how you feel. So I'm going to give you the hard truth. What you're looking for is a decision. You got to decide it. You have to know your reward will come. But don't look for how your reward comes when you motivated. Because it ain't going to come that way. Some people just, they start working out, they work out one day, and they want to see they want instant gratification. They want to see the results tomorrow. You're not going to see the results tomorrow. You might not see the results for a month. And some people give up. Most people give up within a week of working out. They go right back and they trying to figure out how I can't, because you won't commit. But they'll commit to eating bad. They'll commit to binge watching. They'll commit to chilling. They'll commit to hanging with the homies. You can do shit. You just don't have the discipline to do the right shit. Simple. They don't make you no bad person. You know what I'm saying? They don't make you no good person because you got discipline. Nigga had discipline and still be fucked up in the head. There be a lot of niggas in shape and they bad inside, rotten inside. And a lot of niggas out of shape got the kindest heart you'll ever find. But don't make no never mind, because a nigga that in shape, bad hearted, he could still fuck up his whole life. And a nigga that's out of shape, good hearted, could bring his whole life to a whole new level. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Stop looking at what shit look like. Look at what shit actually is. It might look like these niggas in the industry got the money, got the power, got da-da-da-da-da. What I told you, you ain't never seen Lil Baby. Unless you knew Lil Baby or Dominique before he blew up, before all the My Dog and all that, you don't know Lil Baby. You don't know who that is. Lil Baby is a stylist. Lil Baby is a publicist. Lil Baby is a music video director. Lil Baby is an Instagram marketing team strategist. Lil Baby is a engineer. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear Lil Baby how he talk. You hear Lil Baby when he making music. They got auto-tune. And I'm not saying that make this shit not real music. I'm just saying who you think is Lil Baby is like 400 people. That ain't him. You know what I'm saying? And you know how? Because you sit these folk down for an interview. That's how you know who you're dealing with for real. You see, you have an interview with me right now. I'm like this right now, and I'm like this in my music, correct? You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place in my music. I'm all over the place in real life. I don't give a fuck what niggas got to say in my music. I don't give a fuck what niggas got to say in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real in my music. I'm going to be real in real life. If I don't have no money in my music, I'm going to tell you that. If I don't have no money in real life, I'm going to tell you that. If I got it in real life, I'm going to tell you that. If I got it in my music, I'm going to tell you that. You see what I'm saying? No, these niggas be done created an image with 400 people. And now they got to maintain that image throughout the rest of their career. Nigga, that's depressing. That means you really want to be Dominique, but you can't be Dominique. Or you might want to be Shea, or you might want to be Jeffrey, but you really can't be, because, nigga, they want young thug. Your ass ain't even going to be young forever. They gonna be older thug. They gonna be elderly thug. They gonna be senior thug. Bro, it's depressing what they gotta go through. I ain't mad at them. Nigga, Lil Wayne is still Lil Wayne. His ain't been Lil for 40 years, nigga. That shit crazy. Niggas just need to go by Wayne when niggas say Lil. Get y'all stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's young boy. Hey, it's gonna be a tough 30 years for this nigga, boy. I'm telling you. I'm saying it's all a facade, man. That shit is not real. But you just gotta know marketing and know strategies and know business to be able to see that. Like when they say real recognize real, okay, real recognize fake too. You gonna give us our credit on that? We recognize fake shit too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at either one of them. That's what people be getting. They be getting it fucked up. I was just talking to somebody, I can't tell y'all who yet, but I was just talking to somebody on the phone. He like, but I don't got no problem with you. I'm like, nigga, I don't got no problem with you either. Nigga might be confused about it. I'm like, you think I don't got no problem with these folks? I'm just gonna tell you, I'm telling you what's going on. And then when I'm saying what's going on, people picking up on it. That's what it's about. And I'm gonna use their name. These are big names. And the same situation is, I'm gonna tell the truth when I'm saying their name, other than just clout chasing out their name and I ain't saying nothing real. If I was clout chasing and I wasn't saying nothing real, I would have been got a response. You know what I'm saying? Cause they respond to everybody and they watch everybody. Niggas on here. It's some niggas that's from the industry on here. Every time I go live, they be on here. But they ain't gonna come on they on their main account. They gonna be on their burner. But can you blame them? Cause it'll affect their business and they'll let you see that they jocking everything a nigga do. I say, okay, well then this nigga must be somebody that worth, you know what I'm saying, paying attention to. And that's the fear of all they labels. The fear of all these execs and A&Rs is that people start paying attention to phase one that's over there where they at. Cause then ain't no coming back. I'm what you need. We got one-stop shop. You want some hood nigga music? I got you. What you want? You want some pop music? We can do that. What you want? You want some country music? We can do that. What you want? You want some rock music? We can do that. What you want? Man, you ain't got no R&B. Nigga, I got R&B. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga, I got a real R&B. I bet you don't got no niggas out here making no R&B with Tupac on it. What you mean? You would've got a Tupac verse? No, nigga, I turned into Tupac on the song. Fuck you saying? Yeah, whatever you want to do. What you want? You want some comedy? You want a nigga who can get on live and not even have his face on live and have 85 people on it. You want that? What you want? What you want? A book? You want intelligent shit? Okay, let's do it. Let's teach. What do you want to do? Are you a Muslim? Okay, let's go over here. Let's talk Muslim and speak. We can discuss the deen. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Okay, are you ready? All right, cool. What you want? You a Christian? Oh, okay, hey, praise God. Yeah, Jesus is Lord. Let's go over here. Let's talk about the. Yeah, okay, oh, what you want? What you want? You here for some Hindu? Nigga's a one-stop shop. It does not exist. You see what I'm saying? It ain't out here. They know that. So that shit is terrifying. And the fact that we got this far, nigga, without a cosign, that is terrifying. So what you think gonna happen when we start doing interviews? You feel what I'm saying? What you think gonna happen when we start? What if I do drop a bag on a feature? I don't mean I don't have it. These folks don't know who they dealing with. What if I do one day just, and if you know me, you know me. One day I might decide, be like, hey, hit up, bro. Tell them we do got that. Let's do that. What if we did all this without that, without a cosign, without nobody saying, hey, we fuck with this nigga right here. Sway ain't even hit me. Think about what I'm saying. You think Sway don't know about a phase one? Then Sway not a part of the culture. I don't care what nobody say. If you don't know a phase one is happening, you're not an A&R. You're not a DJ. You're not doing your fucking job if you don't know about no phase one. It's just that simple. That's not cocky. I'm telling y'all from being around A&Rs. It's their job to know. They have to know. They got to be like, hey, yay, it's this nigga named Phase One. A&Rs will do that and let the celebrities know if the celebrities don't know. Hey, say Eminem is a nigga that, hey, check him out, da-da-da-da, woo-woo. And that don't mean Eminem gonna come over and see about what the nigga got going on. That don't mean Big Sean gonna say something to him. It just mean that we know that this nigga out here. You think Cole don't know? Well, Cole met me personally, but you think these folks don't know? Yeah, they know, but that shit is career suicide to let the world know because he's everything these folks are looking for. We ain't had a Tupac since Tupac. You understand that? Hold on, I'm gonna say it one more time. We ain't had a Tupac since Tupac. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody that done tried to play that role, they fell short. Let me tell you the game they do. The game they do. D1 wasn't as big as they trying to make him seem. They put D1 on all the platforms at once. It was like there was a calculated press run. Hey, yo, I'm on live. It was like it was a calculated press run, right? You seen D1 pop up over here. He was on Revolt. He was on Sway. He was on this, da-da-da. I said, look at that. All he did was call out 3 of these niggas, Jim Jones, Rick Ross, and somebody else, Meek Mill, somebody. And then they all ran with it. Phase One been calling out niggas and going viral since 2018, nigga. Only nigga that had reached out up till the last week for an interview with Spitty Will. Shout out Spitty Will. Off the porch. You see what I'm saying? Bro, we talking about years. And they's like, bro, do not address this nigga. Don't say nothing. But they like, well, Faye, they just don't know who you are. Okay. T.I. follow me. Before he bitched out, Waka Flocka follow me. Who else? CeeLo Green follow me. Who else? I'm trying to name niggas who's around the city. Like, all the Rez Deshaun. Who else? Rollo Falgoon. Shout out Rollo. Who else? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just telling you, they trying to make it seem one way, but it's not that way. Like, no, they know who I am, but nigga, like, can you be mad at them? Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say, I'm just going to try to explain it to you so you can see. Let's say everybody eating McDonald's. Don't nobody eat at McDonald's no more. I think everybody done wised up. But let's just say everybody ate at McDonald's. So everybody eat at McDonald's. Boom. Cool. Then another nigga come out and he like, hey man, I got triple Big Macs for 10 cents. Nigga say, what? Yeah, nigga, this shit 10 cents. And then folks go over there to see what they talking about because he done put the Big Mac word on it. Then they find out he don't just got Big Macs. Nigga, he got beds. He sell beds. This nigga sell ovens. This nigga sell everything. And he own the land that he shopping this shit on, and niggas can just walk into a whole society of just everything, and it's 10 cents, nigga. That shit is not, it's suicide. And then you go and see McDonald's talking about, I still got bit, man. Shut the fuck up, McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be the same shit no more. So you get what I'm saying? Okay, watch this. These niggas rap, right? I'm out rapping them. Y'all forgot that part because that's how fire this shit is, right? You forgot. Y'all forgot I out rap these niggas. I had to remind you that because of all this other shit, I'm just outshining niggas, right? Do you know I'm outshining niggas, right? And I got on a $50 watch. No, I had to say it again. You know we outshining niggas, right? And I got on a $50 watch. And these niggas got on a $50,000 watch. And you don't think that's gonna make them mad? Man, this nigga is doing more views than us and his watch is $50. And he don't give a fuck about saying his watch is $50. I'm like, why would I give a fuck? Turn on the camera. Ready, set, go. Put the flash on. It does the same shit. That's why y'all niggas be getting away with the moissanite. That's why y'all niggas be getting away with that glass y'all be wearing. Cause it do the same shit. Man, nobody finna be sitting around with no diamond tester every day trying to clock y'all niggas every time y'all get off stage. So, yeah, I'm gonna say my shit $50. Cause it is. Your shit 50,000, that's tough. We gonna have the same dance effect on camera. I go to the West End and get some shit made, nigga. This shit is simple. It's so easy. I've been doing this shit since 2018. It's not that expensive. And y'all niggas breaking y'all back to buy the same shit, look like the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And they say it don't endure. Nigga, I had a watch for 2 years. It ain't shit happened to it. It was still fire. So you forgot about that. Nigga, I'm out rapping these niggas. Right now, like while I'm laying down doing these push-ups, nigga, I'm out rapping niggas. So they can't fuck with that. They can't say his ass can't even rap. Then, get what? You forgot about this. The niggas who be on this type of pathway, they only can reach the conscious people. So that's them lyrical, spiritual, my brother, whether, leather, brother, mother, them niggas, right? I make music that cross over and really cross over. Some niggas think they crossing over, but they don't know they corny. D1 don't know he corny. But I don't know, that might be the light skin in him, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't know they corny, so you don't know. Yeah, you reaching folks, but you not reaching for how you think you reaching folks. So you reaching them Christian people over there, you reaching the hypocrite crowd over there, you reaching these folks over here, these white Christians, you reaching these people who be going to church, you reaching these elder people, and you reaching people who like that old school hip hop music shit. And then you're not really reaching the mainstream. You irritating the mainstream. Okay, cool, there's a difference. Now, what I did, I came over and started reaching the mainstream. Did I irritate them too? Hell yeah, I irritated probably more people than I reached. But nigga, that's what I had to do. I had to shake up shit in order to reach them folks that I did reach. And then they say, okay, I'm with you. How they said that? When I made a post, they shared it. Boom, we were getting them views. And now it's normal that we getting the views. We don't got to fight for them that hard. You know what I'm saying? Even though everybody's still being encouraged, go ahead, share. Yeah, we reaching people on the mainstream level. Niggas with street niggas, hood niggas, gangsters, all that. I'm talking about the real ones, the younger generation too. We're reaching them. Man, that shit is a quadruple threat. So they gonna act like they don't see Fade One, but that's smart. I ain't mad at niggas for protecting their interests and their business. I can't complain about that. Who would? That's just their business. What else? What we got? Any other questions? Who unfollowed what? What you talking about? Who unfollowed what? The rapper don't want their name on Faye's song. They can't do nothing about it. What they gonna do? I got all the threats. Ain't shit happen. What they gonna do? I don't give a fuck. What are ways to mute or alchemize negative thoughts and how to know where thoughts are coming from? You may not always know where thoughts are coming from as far as some external influence. There is a way to delve into the subconscious and figure out if there are any unsolved traumas or unresolved issues inwardly that cause for certain thoughts. That's called introspection. Research introspection and take time and write out your thoughts. Start a book. How can you do it? Just get a composition book and every day write in the book. And when you write in the book, write all of the things that come to your mind. Don't filter it, right? And just check in on that every now and again and see how your thoughts are forming when you put the pen to the paper. All right? Any thoughts you don't like, go back through, cross it out. Okay? And you put thought into okay, why did I have this thought? You see what I'm saying? You can write about that. And okay, so yeah, introspection is what you're looking for. You need to research that and study what it is and commence that. Watch what the fuck you looking at 100 times. I probably did too. That shit hard.